up, y'all? So we are finally gonna get this Q&A video done.
Yes.
It's been a while, I know. And then I tweeted if anybody had any more questions, but we didn't get any more questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get these questions answered as fast as possible. We don't want to try to make this long. So, first question is, how old are you? Well, as you guys know already, I just turned 30.
And I'm 28.
Can't stand him. I am a pharmacy technician.
I work in a financial business. Yeah.
Do you plan to have more children? If so, how many and when? Now this this answer may differ depending on who answers, but no, seriously, I would like one more child, but I'm not sure when. Maybe once Aiden hits kindergarten. He's been honest about this sibling thing, so just if anything, one more. That's it.
One more to be continued. That's it.
How has your relationship changed since having Aiden? We don't get as much quality time as we did. That would be the biggest thing. Like, we don't get as much quality time as we did before we had Aiden. When you have kids, they kind of become like the center of everything. And it's not a bad thing, but some things that was once easy is not as easy once you have children. But I mean, that's about it. And I mean, we were already responsible before having him, so like I think it brought us closer. And you know, we have like the same parenting style, so you know, we pretty much agree on 90% of the things, you know. But I would say the biggest thing is just time together. So we're enjoying the freedom that we have right now. Freedom. Do you think you will move back to where your family and friends are?
No.
Well, he doesn't like Cali, and it was not. Stop! You're shaking the table. California is way too expensive. Chicago is way too cold. So we'll probably just continue to visit. But I mean, I'm not sure what the future holds, so who knows. But right now we're comfortable where we are, so we'll probably be here for a while. How did you guys meet? We met actually in school, in college. We had a class together, and yeah. We had a class together, and it was like a group of us that all hung out together, and he was part of that group. And they
cool group.
They was hard headed, what they was.
Just because you was a little teacher's pet, want to sit in the front row.
Would you quit saying that? Every time you say that. No, I was not a teacher's pet. I actually stayed way in the back.
I never changed my story. This is true.
And how did you get my attention? What did you say? Ratchet.
I said, dang, you got a big butt.
I'm like, really? So at first it wasn't like, oh, let's kick it. After he said that, I was like, for real? You just gonna say that out loud, like in front of everybody? And he gonna start laughing like it was funny. I didn't think it was funny. Don't put me on the spot like that. But no, I actually, like, after we all, as class continued and stuff, and we all, you know, chit-chatted and stuff, I actually asked him, the first thing I asked you was, when was your birthday? I don't know what made me ask him that, but that was the first thing I asked him, and he told me November 7th. I'm like, yeah, no it's not. He was like, yes it is. I need to see your ID, because that's my mama and my sister's birthday.
I don't know why you wouldn't believe.
And I just couldn't believe that I found somebody that had the same birthday as him. Like, what are the odds? And then after that, you know, I asked him out, and we went out and kicked it. I mean, I asked you out on the first date.
I was shy.
And then you actually
asked you to marry me.
Yeah, you did that. But I mean, after I asked you out, you called after that.
Yeah, you didn't think I was gonna call.
Why not?
You didn't think I was going to? I don't know, but yeah, I did. So you was all surprised.
That's kind of how that went. So we kind of been inseparable ever since.
We have.
Surprisingly, we haven't killed each other. No, No, I'm just playing. But we actually kind of balance each other, so that's a good thing, and I think that's why we get along. Like, we have our days, but for the most part, we get along. Why did you move to Arizona? Because I didn't want to go back to Chicago.
I'm staying in Cali. My aunt.
We had roommates when we was in Cali, and that's a whole nother story. And that went south, and we were kind of like, okay, so what do? We go back to Chicago. We can't stay here because it's too expensive. Or, you know, so we was kind of up in the air. So his auntie actually had us come out and visit her. So when we came out, she took us around, and, you know, we was like, it's pretty nice. It's kind of like Cali as far as like being quiet and, you know, suburban and stuff, kind of like what we were used to out there. And so he was like, cool. And we picked apartments. She went looking around for apartments, and it's really easy to move out here. Like, anybody can move out here if you want to. So we were able to get an apartment because we did look for apartments back home, but they wanted you to be living in the state, working in the state already. Out here, they took everything from Cali. So we went where we can get our own place, because I really, you know, love my family to death, but I prefer to stay on my own. Like, once you've been on your own, you really don't want to move back with your parents. I mean, that's just my opinion. How do you like Arizona? I like Arizona. It's hot in the summer, and the winters are beautiful. I wish they had more theme parks, but I guess because it's so hot, they don't have that. But overall, I mean, I enjoy it. It's nothing really not to like. You can still drive to the snow. You can drive to the seasons, the rain, and, you know, things like that. So we still kind of get all of the seasons. You just have to drive to them, and it's not that far. So, and we're centrally located, so it's not far for us to get to, like, the different areas and stuff. Why am I the only one answering these questions?
Because when I started talking, you just jumped right in. So.
OMG, can y'all tell who likes to talk and who doesn't? And then it's weird because it's vice versa when we meet people. What are some of your interests?
Sports, cooking, what else?
Video games.
Yes, video games. This is starting to get more of an interest for me, and then being on Twitter more and just talking to you guys. Because most of the time when we're on social media, it's just like family that you grew up with and
friends from high school.
Family.
Yeah.
But it's never like, okay, you see people on YouTube and then you link with them on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, and then you talk to them. So it's fun doing that. It makes the day go by fast when you can have conversations with people and you feel like you know them, but you don't. But it's like that extended family that you guys share similarities with. So
yeah, my interest, of course, YouTube, of course. I got him vlogging Spanish. I really would love to learn Spanish, so if anybody out there can tutor me with Spanish, you know, we could talk back and forth.
We got plenty of CDs.
Because when I tell y'all,
all that stuff that you ordered.
I have so much stuff, but it was all on sale. It was on sale.
It's still money that is wasted.
Yeah, so Spanish is an interest. YouTube, of course. I enjoy making cakes when I have time to make cakes to do that. But now my biggest interest is YouTube and vlogging and just interacting and meeting new people. I enjoy it. It's fun, and I like going back and looking on the different things that we did and just the videos that we put together. And I love editing. Like, I love editing. It's crazy because it's time consuming, but I enjoy it. What made you decide to go back to school? I've always had that in the back of my head that I'm gonna go back to school. I had never really got to the point where I was like, I'm just going to, you know, school is just out the question. I didn't go right away when I graduated from high school because I lost my sister after graduating from high school, so I was kind of just didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, that kind of got me lost if that makes sense. So eventually I did go back, and then when we moved to Cali, we financial aid and all that stuff didn't work out the way I wanted it to, so I didn't go back then. I kind of went into the workforce, and when we got out here and we got settled, I was actually able to go back. Right now I'm going for elementary education, but as I'm doing it, I'm still trying to figure out if I really want to do that or if I want to kind of switch into film. I find that I'm more intrigued about that than teaching, and I've always wanted to teach. So like when you're younger and that's all that you talk about, as you get older it's still there. And I have my cousin that went to school for teaching, so I would chat with her and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, I've always wanted to do that, so why not do it? I still feel like I want to work with kids in some way or another if I did decide to kind of go the film editing, that aspect, because I just feel like nowadays kids need
discipline.
Not even discipline, they just need the proper guidance and somebody that's there for them, because like now I just feel like kids get so lost in what society is putting out there that they don't realize their worth, or so that type of thing. So enough of the long-winded. And then the last question was for us to do the couples 1, 2, 3 tag, which we did, and I will link that tag down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed our quick little Q&A. I know we got a lot of new subscribers, so if you guys have any questions that we have not answered already, feel free to comment down below and let us know. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate you guys. We love all you guys, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye.